Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Makeup Deborah Hannigan, and in today's video we're going to do a really chilled vibe question and answers. I'm going to be reading out some questions that I actually had to write down because I'm using my phone to film. It's a very chilled out and relaxed video today. I am going to be using the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. I did say in my previous video that I am going to be using this. It's very me. This palette is right up my street. I love everything about it. So without further ado, let's get started. For primer today, I am going to use this one here again, which is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, because I do when I keep trying these new products out. I think you have to use things more than once to really like get the feel for something. So I'm just going to apply that right under where my pores are right there. I don't know about everybody else and here, but like let's just put this all over so that we can get a nice flawless base for our foundation. So I just would love right now to get a massage. It will be like, oh, heaven. So I'm going to start with the first question. Okay, so someone said, I'm nearly 41. What do you recommend for blemishes, dark circles? Honestly, I am on the same boat. Like, look at this. Oh my god, like, and I have blemishes like everywhere. But I did see some YouTube video, I can't even remember who it was now. They did use a colour corrector. It was a Bobbi Brown one for underneath the eyes, and I haven't got it yet, but once I get it I will try it out and I will let people know. But for me it's concealer, as I put foundation on first and then put the concealer on after. But if you're really wrinkly you have to be very, very careful, and I think less is more underneath the eye when you are that wee bit more wrinklier. Yeah, if you've like blemishes like this, yeah, just put a concealer on, just dab it on and then put your foundation on over. But definitely for the dark circles, I am going to try out that colour corrector because I've seen so many people using it and I just want to try it out for myself. So do keep an eye out for that video. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier. This is in the shade Buff. This foundation is divine and I love it, so I'm going to use it. Today I'm using the Powder and Pout P210. I can never say those things. I always say in my videos, the foundation is too dark for me, just to let you be aware of it, because I know that James Charles struggles with this so much. It's not that I like can't match my skin up, I can, I just prefer it that wee bit darker. But if I wasn't wearing tan, I would wear the shade Macadamia. I wouldn't wear the Buff, it's just the Buff is the only one that I had here. And also I just kind of like my complexion a wee bit darker when I'm doing like YouTube videos, so yeah. So for concealer today, I'm just using the Revolution Conceal and Define, and this is in the shade C1. Actually, I'm starting to really like this wee concealer. It's really affordable and it's really nice as well. Somebody did actually send this in a text, so I'm just going to read it out to you. Even though you've told us the story before, but I just love hearing it, how you and Keith met. From that moment, you didn't even question it, because that's the biggest issue in this sad single generation. We have to stop and question it because it's not a one-man woman world anymore. You always said, when you know, you know. Okay, so if you really, really, really want to know how me and Keith met, stay tuned, okay? It's like 10 years ago now, because we're together 10 years, but it was Paddy's night. But I will say that he was more into me. Some of you viewers will know when I say Bebo, and some of you will not know because you'll be too young. But anyway, Keith was texting me on Bebo, and he was like kind of flirting with me and all this here, and he was like really into me. I let him simmer for about a year. I didn't take him on. I, you know, just, I don't know if I was like ready. I don't know why I did that, but a year had gone past. I mean, long story short, a year had gone past, and we were out one night, and he always says this, that he was doing the last, you know, like the lap basically of the nightclub to see if he could get a woman. So anyway, he was doing the last lap and he literally bumped into me, and I was like, oh my god, how are we even like, how is this happening? Like, how are we like meeting each other out after like us being, like we were texting each other for a long time, and he had tried to go with me one night, and I was like, no, because I was actually with someone else at the time, and I was like, no, and I kind of like made him think that I wasn't interested, but I was like, oh my god, he's so beautiful. This is what I was thinking to myself. And then a year later, obviously I was broke up with the guy that I used to go out with, and I was just like, do you know what? Fuck it. I was just like, do you know what? Let's actually just see where this goes. But that moment, I remember the next day being up at my mum's and I was like, Mommy, I'm not joking you. I think I found the person that I'm going to marry. Like, I feel like I'm going to marry this guy. This was after like one night, like, and like, what age was I? Like 20, was it 21 or 22 or something like that there? I must have been 22. And now I'm like, you know, 33 or whatever. And I was just like, right, this is definitely the guy for me. And I genuinely felt that. So we started like messaging one another, and the rest is really history. But one thing I will say though is like, I do understand where people say it's not a one woman show anymore, but for us, it's not that our relationship is perfect, but I think if you have to like really, really work at something all the time, is it really worth it? Like, I would be so stressed out if I knew that I had to like work at a relationship all the time. Like, I would be like, no, I would get like so drained. I would get like really drained, and I just would be like, nah, can't be dealing with that there. Like, and we just get on, like we get on really well, me and Keith. Obviously everybody has their arguments. I really can't deal with him saying to me about the way I stack a dishwasher. You will LOL if you've watched my snaps, because this is the kind of stuff that married life is. You just bicker. Sometimes it like, you know, I don't know, why did you leave that toilet seat up, or, you know, silly things like that. But all in all, we get on really, really well. And I remember on my wedding day, I couldn't wait to walk up the aisle. Like, I had no regret. I had like no second thought of anything. And I was just like, I'm so ready for this. Like, I really love him, and I really just want to walk up that aisle. And I actually danced up the aisle. And I was just like, there is absolutely no regrets here. I think if you have to question your relationship, if you have to like question, what should I go up the aisle? Oh my God, I'm scared to go up the aisle. I think if you have any doubt at all in the back of your mind, something's not right. I had no doubt. I couldn't wait to get married. I couldn't wait to have kids with him. And we did, and the rest is history. Can't complain now at the minute, anyway. Today I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier powder, because that's the powder that I always use and I love it. So yeah, like one of these people that actually is in a relationship and it's just not a nice environment to be in. I think you really need to like ask yourself, is this right? You know, do I really want to be here? Because if it's not, why be there? Why like waste your life? Like, I'm so happy with Keith. Times I could kill him right enough, but I think that's normal in every relationship. But like, we barely ever argue. Like, and I mean barely ever argue. All the years that we were going out, me and Keith, we just get on so well. It's really important. It's like, why would you want to wake up to somebody who you argue with all the time? I'd be fucking so drained. I'd be so drained, so I would. Okay, so another question that somebody asked me was, how do I deal with depression and anxiety during the lockdown? Oh my God, this is such a good question, and it's something that's so important that I think people should be really more open about saying, hey, listen, I'm not great today. Does somebody want to listen to me? Because a lot of the time when you're feeling like that, you go into yourself. I know I do, anyway. I go into myself as if I don't want to like be a botheration to people. But genuinely, I think people care. You know, I think that people would appreciate if you talk about your feelings and how you're feeling, especially this is a really tough time for a lot of people, and a lot of people will probably never have felt anxiety and depression before and are feeling it now. For me, I know the signs, so I know whenever I need to like ask someone for help, i.e. Keith, because he's here with me. You know, and I think it's very important to still contact your doctor and stuff like that if you're feeling really anxious. And I think when you're feeling anxious, it's definitely good to take a step back from social media. I definitely found myself Googling about the coronavirus. I was like, I felt myself like literally getting riled up on Facebook and things like that there with people I didn't even know, like, and it was I think a lot of people were in the same boat as me. I even got as far as thinking I had symptoms of coronavirus. Like, this is like no joke. I actually thought, oh my God, do I have a cough? Is my chest a wee bit tight? You know, these are the kind of things that I was like doing. But definitely, if I had to say anything, I would say take a step back from your social media. And definitely, if you're feeling a wee bit down and a wee bit depressed, definitely contact your doctor for sure, or contact someone that you trust, that you could really open up to and talk to about it, because I think that is definitely key. It's easy for someone to, like me, to say, oh, exercise and diet and everything like that there, and that's great for a while. But when you're constantly in the house and you're isolating and you don't have your friends and your family, it's very difficult to keep on board of, I'm gonna get up and eat porridge in the morning, or I'm gonna go out now and do 50 minutes exercise. You just get into this rut, and sometimes you have to maybe make a wee list and say, right, tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna have sliced tea and toast. I'm gonna sit for half an hour, then I'm gonna get up, I'm going to maybe take a walk to the garden. I think definitely being outside helps, for sure. And definitely keeping in contact with your family and friends during this, through your phones and your social medias and things like that. That definitely helps me. And for sure, if you're into makeup, go on YouTube and just watch a video. I definitely find that helps me anyway. So for bronzer today, I'm going to use Doll Beauty Gimme Sun and my new fave, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Dimension. So absolutely delicious. The reason why I'm using two today is I just want this a wee bit more darker. So I'm going to use this one first, and then I'm going to apply this kind of like on top of it. So just let me grab a little brush. So you can really see how dark the Give Me Sun one is. And it's just for the look that I'm going for today. And I'm so sorry about the sun. I film in my kitchen and the sun is right here, and sometimes it goes behind a cloud and my videos be dark, and then the next thing she comes out and we're all blinded. But anyway, we'll keep her at it. But I really like these bronzers, but I'm going to mesh them together to see what they're like. So now I'm just going to add the Too Faced one on top of this, which is just so dreamy and so delicious. I'm going to read out another question. Someone actually asked me, would I do a video using my own brushes? I will do that, but because everything is in lockdown, I am not actually selling my brushes at the minute, because I'm not even leaving the house really. I definitely will do a video with my brushes for sure, because I can't wait to actually start really properly selling them and stuff like that there. But yeah, I will do that. Another person did ask me, what is 4 names that you would go by? I never really thought about that. But I do know that people call me Debs. A lot of people call me Debs. A lot of people call me Queen. No, I'm joking. They don't call me Queen. I would like to be called Queen though. I go by Debs and Makeup Deborah Hannigan, Deborah, and some people call me Debbie. And if I'm being totally honest, I don't even like that name. I hate being called Debbie, but I never really correct anybody if they do call me Debbie, because there is one family that all call me Debbie and they can get away with it. For some reason, it doesn't bother me when this one, but if anybody else, I'd be like, oh no, that's not my name. And no shade to any Debbies out there, I just don't like it on myself. So yeah, that is 4 names I go by. There is another one that's 4 things that I love to eat. I mean, can we just put down everything? Because I like to eat everything. 4 things I like to eat. My favourite food, I would have to say, is stew. I love Irish stew. God, I can't even think. Well, I love steak. What else do I like to eat? Yeah. Do you know what I love? Do you know the wee milk teeth that you get? They're dusty. You got them years ago. I love them. And I love also to eat maybe like a wee bar of chocolate or something. That's probably all I can really think on at the minute. I can't really think on anything else that I really love to eat, you know what I mean? That I couldn't. Do you know what I do like actually? I love cauliflower and cheese on a Sunday dinner. I really like that. A little bit of roast beef. Sunday roast, that's definitely something that I like to eat. And I'm really missing my mummy's roast dinners on a Sunday. But she did inform me that she is now no longer going to be making them. We are going to be going out for dinner from now on. Which I am looking forward to, but I do like her dinners as well, so yeah. The same person actually sent me 4 things I love to watch. I like to watch Netflix and Disney movies and Anything to do with murder, and I know this sounds really creepy, but anything to do with like murder programs, documentaries, I am obsessed with serial killers. Don't judge me, and I shouldn't say this, but I find it fascinating. Like, I would love to get inside their mind to think, why would you do such a thing? But I just love watching it. And I love watching SAS, Who Dares Wins. It's on Channel 4, very good. Yeah, so that's like, I did name out for it, didn't I? Huh? Can't remember now if I did. Another thing is 4 things I love to drink. Can you guess? Right, I love tea. I drink tea all the time. I say I like water, but I like to put a wee bit of diluent in it because I think it's very boring without it. I probably shouldn't say this, but I have to say it because everybody knows me knows that I drink WKD Blue and I can't not drink it. And milk maybe, like not that much, but if I had to pick 4, that's probably the 4 that I would pick. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to start the brows. So today I'm just using my go-to, which is Illamasqua. Kind of like use this all the time on my brows. So now, just to keep my brow hair in place, I'm going to use the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, and I'm just going to brush the wee hairs up to kind of make it a wee bit more natural. I'm aware that I do say things repetitively, so I am very sorry about that. I do it, I can't help it. And I think when you're getting used to, you know, YouTube videos and stuff like that there, you do kind of like repeat yourself. Like I took out so many clips of myself repeating myself all the time. Yeah. I'm gonna get used to that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna apply my P. Louise base, and I'm just gonna go underneath the brow just to give it a wee bit more dimension, to clean up any areas that are just out of shape. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on to the eyeshadow palette, and today I'm gonna be using this shade here, which is Hazelnut, and this is just gonna be my transition color. And I'm just gonna start at the outer portion and like feather my way up. Like really drag it into the inner corner, kind of connecting my nose contour, and just kind of like just using like really soft circular motions just to kind of a nice lovely soft blend going on, which I am all for. And I'm just going to kind of bring it out slightly like that. Time for another question. Let me see what I have here. Okay, so somebody did actually ask this. They asked that I whiten my teeth. Oh my god, and now you are all going to be bloody looking at my teeth, and it's really, I don't want to stay. I did, back when I was getting married, I done like I think it was like a course of, I don't know, 3 weeks or something before the wedding. I can't remember how long for, but oh my god, it was like the best teeth whitening ever. And do you know what? I actually think I might have a tube of it up in one of my drawers. It's called Polanite. I think the strength was like 10% or 16% maybe, and you had to have retainers. So if you wore braces before and you have retainer, you know, like the wee retainers that go under your teeth that you wear at night, if you have them there, you can buy the wee syringes and literally put them under your retainer, stick them in your gob and wait overnight, and I swear, oh my god, your teeth will be so bloody white. And I actually must start doing it because I drink so much tea. Oh my god. Absolutely loving about these shadows is the fact that every time like I'm blending it in, I can smell chocolate. Oh, that is what I'm all about. Whoever come up with the idea to like make a palette that smells like chocolate, what even is that about? Like, okay, so now I'm gonna go on with this lovely shade here, and I'm just gonna use the same brush, and I'm just gonna start to the outer portion again, just kind of like giving it a wee whirl at the outside. I think when you're doing like a nice chocolatey, smoky brown eye, if you're someone who doesn't really want really dark, just stay away from the black and use your browns. But if you're someone who that loves a really dark eye, just add your black. And I think I will probably add like a darker color today, just to show you, but you just could stop at this. So that color there, you're going to bring right in to the inner portion of your eye as well. What I like to do as well is I get a bigger, fluffier, clean brush and go back and forth, just making sure that all the colors are nice and blended together. I think this is a really good tip to make sure that you're evenly blended out. Yeah. So taking this wee small bullet brush, I'm just going to go on with this shade here, which is kind of like a chocolatey reddy tone, and I'm going to be using 2 brushes for this step. I'm going to use this wee bullet brush and then a fluffier brush, but just to pack the colour on at the outer portion first, I'm just going to add that on the corner and bring it slightly in as if you're going towards your lash line. Then with that same colour, you're going to take a fluffier brush and you're just going to slightly bring it up. So I'm just taking a wee bit of the Doll Beauty bronzer now, and I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm just going to fuse the eyeshadow and the bronzer together out at the outer portion, kind of like the temple area, so you can get that nice cat eye effect. So now with like a flat brush, I'm going to take this shade here, which is like white chocolate, and I'm going to place that right on the lid. There's a little bit of fallout in these shadows, but like not much at all, which I can't believe, to be honest. I'm then going to take a fluffy brush and just soften out the edges, because I don't want this to look like any way like a cut crease. I just want it to be nice and soft and kind of blown out. So I went ahead and applied my new favourite eyeliner, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I get really excited about this part because it just brings everything together, I think. Okay, so if you really want this nice and dark, you're going to go in then with a black eyeshadow. Now there is no black eyeshadow in the chocolate palette, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab a black eyeshadow. So this step is obviously optional. If you feel like you're dark enough now, then you just let it be, put your lashes on, away you go. But if it is not dark enough for you, just get a wee bullet brush and you're going to start fusing the liner and this shadow together. So I'm just going to take it at the outer portion and I'm just going to dab it on, and then I'm just going to go over the eyeliner with the black eyeshadow just to make it that much more black. But you really don't need to do this that much with that liner because it's so black anyway. Once I applied the black, then I'm just going to go in with that there kind of like brownie colour as well with a fluffier brush, and I'm just going to go over the top of the black just to kind of like make it more blended out, using really soft motions. So for lashes today, I'm going to go in with Tatti Lashes Tail Free because I really love them, and I also think it's time for another question. Oh. Right, so I'm going to read this one out here. This is from another person that sent me a message from my Snapchat. Deborah, I've been following you for so long, and my question is this: how do you keep going, especially when you have kids? And I know one of your children has special needs. Do you find it hard, and what keeps you motivated to keep going? I think really, for me personally, it is hard. There's no denying that. It's hard to keep motivated, and it's especially hard because I obviously am in quarantine with my kids. I'm just gonna put these lashes on, and it's really hard to find the time to sit down and actually do a makeup look without actually being disturbed. That is the hardest thing. And then I look at these people and their Instagrams and everything else is absolutely banging. They're getting time to do all these amazing looks, and then I have to remind myself that, well, actually they're single, they're young, and they have no children, no responsibilities, and do you know what? Fair play to them. But I think it's the best thing for you to do is just do you and do what you can, and if you have a dream, then fucking go for it. I wouldn't say that I can do it all. I definitely can't. Jesus, there's days that I feel like crumbling, but most days I'm happy enough, and I feel like doing a look. Like I'm so blessed that my husband is so supportive. If I want to sit for an hour or maybe two and try and get a YouTube video done, like he really does help me. So he'll just take the kids out of the way, maybe in the back garden, up the stairs and play or whatever, or maybe watch a film with him. So I think it is easier for me when he's here. If he's not here, I definitely don't have time to do any of this, and that is for sure. But yeah, it takes two, definitely, especially being in quarantine, because whenever I'm doing the videos and stuff like that there, I can't actually have any noise, and you know yourself, kids are just noisy. So apologies if you hear anything, but they are in the living room watching a movie, so I don't think we're going to hear too much. So yeah, thank you for your question, and I hope I answered that okay, because sometimes I ramble on and I forget what I'm actually talking about. But anyway, moving on, we're going to go underneath the eye now, and I want to just take a wee fluffy brush. So this is a Zoeva, and actually, oh my god, hallelujah, there is a name, there is a number. This is a Zoeva 231 brush. It's like a wee dome brush, and I'm just going to go in with this shade here. Sometimes I can't read the names, don't know what they are, so I just will show you instead this one, and I'm just gonna put that underneath the eye. Oh my god, my eye is watering. Ah! I had a wee bit of fallout here and I really hope that you guys do not see that, but it's black and I really don't want it to come across on the video. I actually forgot how I like my eyes dark because I'm so used to doing them really soft because that was really in for such a long time there. The really soft eyes, and I just thought I need to do a wee bit of a change up in today's video. So I thought we'll go darker smokes, and I'm actually really liking it. I did go ahead and add a wee bit of liner to the waterline. I'm just using the gel liner by Inglot in 77, and now I'm just going to take that dark shadow now and go right along, kind of like the lash line and the shadow, half and half. Okay, I'm absolutely covered in stuff now. And just for like a wee bit of extra dimension, I'm going to go in with this lovely like purpley blue shade. I don't know if I'm going to ruin the whole look now or not, but we'll give it a go. And I'm just putting that in here and in here. And for the inner corner, I am going to take this beautiful kind of like creamy, really creamy shade. It's called Champagne Truffle. Oh god, it is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Yes, honey. Like I watch all these like YouTubers and they all be like, yes, or y'all, and you know, it's very American, and I find myself doing it. Even though I'm completely Irish, like, but it's something you just pick up from time to time, I think. And especially if you're along with people, I find like when I'm with some of my friends, like I start to go on like them. I don't know if the rest of you do that, but I do. I'm going to move on to blush. Another question. Yes, I think we will go on to one more question. I think we've had enough questions now, but one of them was, do you have any pet peeves? Yes, the answer is yes. I do have a real pet peeve that drives me insane. And do you know what it is? It is somebody chewing loudly. I don't know if like a lot of people have the same issue as me, but I can't deal with people that just munch or see anybody eating coleslaw. Oh no, I can't even do it. Oh, it's just one of those things that I just For blush today, I'm going to be using Melba by MAC and also this Dimension kind of one, which is called Fairly Precious. Oh god, love these two combinations together. They're so pretty. I'm just going to take this brush and start going on to the apples of the cheek. I'm taking this one here. This here is, oh my god, it's so delicious. If you haven't tried these kind of like, what are they called? Extra Dimension blush, yeah, that's what they're called. Oh my god, please go and get them if you're into like dewiness. Oh god, you'll love it. It's so pretty. Oh honey. I don't know about the rest of this, but I get really excited when your makeup turns out nice. So for my liner today, I'm using the Peaches and Creams Feline Lip Liner. I actually bought these and they came in I think a pack of 4 or 5. Oh my god, they're so good. They're such a lovely combination of nudes. So if you're into like nude liners, definitely go to Peaches and Creams and purchase these because they're very good, very creamy and very easy to put on. I'm going to be using the Peaches and Creams Sisterhood Gloss, one of my favorite glosses. And I'm just going to tap that on the center and slightly bring it out to the corners. And then I'm just going to use my finger. I think whenever you have short nails, it is a godsend because you can really use your finger sometimes to apply makeup and it really blends it easily. So I'm just using my Revolution waterproof mascara. This mascara is so good and oh my god, is it affordable, which I love. Like so many mascaras are really, I think they're too dear. I'm just going on the hair, but I'm like wiggling back and forth just to try, because I don't really have a wild lot of lashes underneath. So I find whenever I kind of like put the wand on the hair and start wiggling back and forth, I find that is the best way to get it on, for me anyway, rather than just brushing down. And for my highlighter today, there's no surprise, I'm using my fave, which is the Makeup Studio, and it is in the shade Champagne Halo. I love this highlighter. Oh my god, can you do it? Isn't that so pretty? I just love this highlighter. If you're a highlight gal, then you should definitely purchase this because it's absolutely fabulous. I'm just gonna slightly bring it down the nose. So there you have it, guys. This is the finished look. I'm really happy with the way it turned out and really love this chocolate palette. Oh my god, Too Faced, hello, you've done it again. Really, really love it. Love the colours, and you know yourself, I just love browns and smokes and things like that on my eyes. I will do a colourful look for you definitely soon, but I just love this. I think the colours in it are fabulous. The only thing I would say though, I think it's missing a black. I want a black in there, but hey, listen, there is a really like dark brown, so that might be okay. But yeah, sometimes I just like a wee black in there as well. But apart from that, absolutely love it, and I have nothing bad to say about it. I really enjoyed doing the question and answers today. Thanks to everybody who actually mailed me. It means a lot. And could you just now go and give it a thumbs up, leave a wee comment and subscribe. There is another thing that I would ask of you, is there is notifications. So if you turn on your notifications for my videos, the next time I upload, you'll get a notification about it. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions at all, please do comment down below. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.